The driver responsibility program is perhaps the most ill-conceived statute the Texas legislature has passed in the 21st century, certainly on criminal justice matters. The driver responsibility surcharge is a civil surcharge that is tacked on after criminal penalties for certain traffic violations, and also for failure to carry liability insurance or to have a driver's license. The driver responsibility surcharge arguably has failed in every possible way. Certainly it has fulfilled none of the goals that it was originally set out to achieve. It was supposed to encourage people to get insurance, and instead it's causing people to lose their driver's licenses so they can't get insurance. And it racks up huge sums that they owe on these surcharges that mean that they can't both pay their surcharges and pay for their insurance. It's contributing to the high uninsurance rates in Texas instead of reducing them as we were promised. Similarly, it was supposed to encourage people to have a valid driver's license because you were going to punish people if they don't have one with this extra surcharge. Instead, it's taken millions of people off the driver's license rolls. In fact, when Texas voter ID law was initially rejected by the Justice Department, the reason was that there were hundreds of thousands of people who had at one point had photo ID but then did not at the time the Justice Department made its evaluation. Almost all of those people had lost their driver's licenses because of the driver responsibility surcharge. The unintended consequences due to this misbegotten law have been astronomical. Since the driver responsibility program was created in 2003, 60% of the surcharges have gone unpaid. When people do not pay their surcharges, they lose their driver's licenses, and as a result, more than 2 million people have lost their licenses thanks to the surcharge. Today, 1.3 million still have no licenses, have not been able to pay those surcharges and can't get them back. That's out of about 16 million people with driver's licenses in Texas, and so we're talking about a large number of people. TCJC supports a repeal of the driver responsibility program. That isn't to say that we do not support funding for trauma hospitals, which currently receive a cut of the money, but this has been a very unstable funding source for them because there's a 60% non-payment rate for the surcharge, so they're not really getting the money that was promised them either. The legislature needs to find better, more stable ways to fund health care in this state and do away with this misbegotten law that really is harming public safety goals and harming the state as a whole.